How many of you in this room have ever had the discovery that something you believed to be true was totally full of shit? Oh, look, all of you. What is a belief? What is a belief? It's accepting a statement as true. That's all it is. What is a belief? It's accepting a statement as true. I heard something, I believed it, I made it my truth. Does that make sense? Two types of beliefs: disempowering and empowering. That's it. There's no neutral belief. It either empowers you, empowers your life, or it disempowers you. Can you guys see how saying to yourself, I have an accent, so it's uncomfortable, that's a belief that you instilled in you? How many of you get that? Say I. Right? I'm too short, I'm too heavy, I'm too tall, I wear glasses, I didn't go to the right school, my parents are knuckleheads. You're the one that's making that statement and declaring it as true. My beliefs impact every area of my life. It impacts how I feel about myself, how I respond to my spouse. Will I make phone calls? Will I shoot video? Do I believe I'm worthy of $1 billion or $1 million? It impacts every ounce of your heart and soul. How many of you guys get that? Do you get that? This stuff is real. And the question is, do you have a choice? So a friend of mine who's like a chiropractor said to me, you know, Tom, he was my dad's chiropractor, you know, your dad got hurt a lot because he worked out too hard. And he tried to really push himself, and that's why his back's bad. And I was like, oh, that makes sense. I don't want to have a bad back, so I won't work out hard. And I got heavier. And I would work out 2 to 3 times a week. And then I meet my buddy, Richard Farley Jr., my current trainer. And I say to him, hey, I'm switching trainers. I can only work out like 2 to 3 times a week. And he's like, that's cool. Why? And I said, well, because, you know, I've got this bad back, and, you know, my dad, and he's got a bad back. And so, you know, I don't want to get hurt, and I travel for a living, and, you know, sitting is the devil. And if I sit too much, my back's going to go out, and then I'm not going to be able to perform. He looks at me, he's like, what the fuck are you talking about? We're the same age. He's this tall. His arms are like this. He is like, raw. And he goes, I work out 6 days a week. You should work out with me 5 days a week for 2 reasons. Let's get that stupid thought out of your head, and you're fat. Let's do something about it. That's how he talks to me. So here I am now, 250 days last year. I'll do 250 days this year. That's 5 days a week. And I've gone nonstop and not gotten hurt once. Not once. And cut 3 inches off my waist and finally have some muscle. Now, here's my point. I walked around forever believing, because my dad and his chiropractor, Kevin, would say, if you work out too hard, you're going to get hurt and you're not going to be able to do well. How many of you ever had someone say to you, you know, if you do a little too much X, you're going to have some really negative Y? Who's had at least one person in your life say that to you? Are you already beginning to think maybe some of those things that I believe might not be as empowering as I would like them to be? Who's kind of sensing that right now? So I ask you, can you change your beliefs? And fuck that old belief. You with me? What are all the limiting beliefs you have? All the shit that somebody said to you and you bought it. Who else in the last decade has been negatively impacted by your beliefs? How has it shaped you? How has it altered the way you view the world? How have you showed up for others because of those BS beliefs? Was it worth it to hold on to these beliefs? To say to yourself over and over again, you weren't smart enough, you were from the wrong country, you weren't good at making phone calls, video's not your thing, or whatever your bullshit story was it worth it? This does not have to be your future. You own your destiny. You are the one that decides how it's going to be. Are you committed to changing those beliefs? Yes or no? Yes or no? Are you committed to making the change? Yes or no? I can't hear you. Your neighbor can't hear you. Are you committed? Yes or no?